Hey guys, welcome back to another product review, and I'm going to be doing a review on the Duonamic rings from Duonamic to go with their Eleviia door frame pull-up bar. So for any of you that haven't seen that video, I did a review on what I would say is one of the best portable door frame pull-up bars, the Duonamic Eleviia, and I did a review on it. I'll leave a link to it up above, or it'll be at the end of the video. So for any of you that are looking for a portable door frame pull-up bar, then I definitely highly recommend checking that video out and checking this product out. But what they have done is they brought out a new product that can try and turn the Duonamic Eleviia door frame pull-up bar into more of a full gym, allow you to start getting more out of this product. And I think the addition of the Duonamic rings is something that is going to be a really great addition. And obviously when they told me that they were doing it, I asked for them to send me one because I wanted to do a review on that to give you guys more information on how you can get more out of training at home and doing calisthenics at home. But before we go any further, what I want to do is go through the unboxing section of the video. So let's jump straight into that now. So let's get into the unboxing part of the review, and I haven't actually opened this box. I opened up the box that it originally came in from the outer packaging, but I haven't actually opened up this. So we're going to take a look inside together. As you can see, it's pretty simple packaging, just tells you what's inside the box, and it's fairly simple, just Duonamic rings. So that's pretty cool, easy, nice and simple. So open up the package. Empty, that's literally it. Obviously recycle that, but everything comes in this packaging here. So let's have a look here. So we have a set of rings. Get inside of this. So some nice wooden, again, wooden in most cases is going to be better than plastic. Has a nice feel to it. It actually feels quite thick. It's got a nice grip, like a nice thickness to it actually. That's actually quite comfortable. Yeah, nice and solid and wood. So again, that's a big plus there. So we've got those. Let's get the other one set out as well. So yeah, 2 rings there, awesome. And then this is obviously the strap. So all in all, like in most sets of rings, it's going to be very simple amount of stuff in there. It's literally just the rings and the straps. So these are the straps. Okay, so we've got slightly a different setup here. Okay, so we've got a carabiner on each end, and I'm assuming this is the part that attaches to the Duonamic part. And I'm assuming there must be a way in which you would use this to, okay, so yeah, so you've got little sections here. So one thing straight from the get-go is big fan in ones where they have the numbered straps. If you can, always get one with numbered straps. It just makes it so much easier leveling them up. Trying to do it, especially if you're rushing between exercises, trying to make sure that they're level is a real pain in the ass. So if you can get ones with numbered straps, is always going to be good. And obviously this has got really clear numbers, so that's handy. So it's nicely clearly laid out. And I'm assuming with this is the end that would attach to the Duonamic Eleviia, and obviously this is the end which, these are really quite thick. Like this isn't just like a standard carabiner. This is actually very thick, quite heavy actually, especially this end. I'm assuming this is the bit that goes in, and then when you find the height that you want, you've obviously got like the little separations in there where you would then hook it through, and then that would give you your chosen height. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, this seems very strong, quite thick. Like I said, these ends are actually quite heavy to what they look like. But so also with each set of straps, you will get this sort of bit of rope here. And how this works and how this attaches to is you've obviously got the normal Duonamic section, and you take off the rope bit where the handle is going to be attached through. And obviously then this attaches through the hole here, which gives you your bit that you attach to, where this sort of carabiner, quite really thick, quite hefty little sort of carabiner here, this would then hook on here, and obviously then once it's attached to the bar, you've now got your strap. So that at least explains why you will also have these sets of strings that will go with these that allow you to attach it to this bar. So basically you get 2 rings, you get 2 sets of this, and that's literally what's in the box. So very, very simple and an easy unboxing. If at any point you want to check out the Duonamic rings and you want to add these things to your training arsenal at home, or you want to check out the door frame pull-up bar from Duonamic, there will be links to the website down below, and there is a discount code if you want to take advantage of that to save yourself some money, and it does help the channel in return. So I thank you in advance. So let's carry on with the video. So like I said before, for any of you that have seen that product review of the Duonamic Eleviia door frame pull-up bar, you'll see how great this product is. I've also done a review on their power hold system. So this is a great product which is going to allow you to not only do pull-ups but actually start training your finger strength. For any of you that are interested in getting into climbing, these are a must-have tool. And what they've also done, adding to sort of like their arsenal of calisthenics, home calisthenics equipment, is the Gymnastic rings, or the Duonamic rings to go with this product. And when this came out, I thought it was something fantastic, because mainly when you have a door frame pull-up bar, or these in general, all you can do is just do pull-ups. And sometimes that's all you need. You've got somewhere where you can do pull-ups, you can always drop on the floor and do push-ups and do squats, and you can pretty much hit your whole entirety of your body. However, by having in the addition of being able to do rings, it really does allow more people to be able to do more exercises, and in some cases pick harder exercises or even regressions. So what I like about this is it's a different style of gymnastic ring. So the idea of it with how the strap system works. And what I really like about these is the numbers are clearly identified. And what's great about this is you want to be getting gymnastic rings with numbered straps, because without numbered straps, it becomes a pain in the ass to be able to try and get these things level. And you can waste so much time doing it. And if you're someone that's dropping between, saying, doing inverted rows and swapping quickly to do, say, push-ups, and you're doing it as a superset, spending time trying to work out whether the things are level can really waste some time. So these, not only do they have numbered straps, but the way that the strap system works means that you're always going to get them level, because there's always that slight degree with normal straps that you might get it around 5, but it could be a little bit above or below the line. With this one, you know every single time that you're on 6, because what they've got is these little hoops, and you know each time you crack that in, that you know every single time these things are going to be perfectly level every single time. And that is a very, very quick transition between up here, open it up, catch in. It's a very, very quick transition, and for a lot of people that are going to like that switching between, say, push-ups and rows, that is going to save people a lot of time. These things are extremely robust. The carabiner, like I showed in the unboxing section, is very, very thick. It's actually quite heavy, very, very sturdy. The carabiner up here, I've left unlocked, and I'll show you the reason why, but this thing is big and sturdy. You would normally screw that up, but you can see how thick it is. This thing is built really, really hard. Like I mentioned in the unboxing video, these rings, I don't know if you've seen other rings, these do feel, for some reason, thicker and harder, but they're a good set of wooden rings. So these so far, a basic sort of gymnastic ring, they're good as you can get for a gymnastic ring. A solid wooden ring, and you've got numbered straps. You've got a different strap system, but it's still pretty cool. But in some cases, having this sort of system makes it a lot more accurate and faster to get to certain heights. The reason why I've left these things open is because these are sort of the heights that you have set down here. So you go down from 17, and you stick it on here. This is going to be your generic height, if you look down, where you're going to be doing your push-ups. So 17 is sort of, that's the sort of height that you're going to have for that. And obviously if you then go up to here, which is actually above 1, so you could say that's at 0, that might be your height for you to do dips with. If you find that that height isn't the right height for you, for instance, what you do is you would set it at, say, let's say 17, and then you would thread this through, then you would put it on, and now you've got a different sense of height. So it doesn't just go from 17 to 0, it doesn't just go from them. You also, on any of these hoops or hooks that you have, you can also fasten them through. So you have that ability to be able to set them at different heights. It's not just what you see there. You then would thread that into this to make it even higher. This is the highest that I've been able to get that you can go. So this would be high enough for you to do pull-ups, mainly your L-sit pull-ups, because obviously depending on how tall you are and that, you'll probably find in this position, if you went down and started doing knee pull-ups, you'd probably find that your knees will touch the floor. But if you were doing L-sit pull-ups, you'd be able to do that. And obviously then from that position, you could then swap from pull-ups straight down to say dips or straight down to push-ups. So you have that ability to superset. There's going to be a transitional time between hooking that and putting that down there. Whether that's any faster or any slower than normal gymnastic rings, who knows, but you do have that ability. This is as high as it goes. So this is my only, I would say, something that I would say is bad about it is that if you are someone that wants to use these for doing pull-ups and normal pull-ups, you would probably have to switch from these back to the normal pull-up handles. Where are they? These here. You would have to take these out and then you would then switch between these. If you wanted to do pull-ups, these are going to be the best handles for doing it. So you can imagine swapping this and that out. Takes a little bit of time. So if you're wanting to do it as supersets, you either have to do L-sit pull-ups into all of your other exercises, or if you want to do proper pull-ups, you have to swap between these. So that makes it doing sort of supersets a little bit more difficult, but it's not the end of the world. Again, this is giving me the best grip. You can do them, but this is as high as you can possibly go, and I still think that's pretty good. Again, once you finish with it, you come from up here, get the little hook, fasten it out, and then you drop down. The nice thing as well is you've got one of these little straps here. If you pull it up into that position and you're worried about having excess straps getting in the way, you can always tie them back. And again, this thing, very, very durable, very, very strong. So that's how the sort of strap system works, how high it goes, how low it goes. But as you can see, it's going to be very, very simple to use and strong. Like I said, that's the highest it's going to go. So the only thing that I can think of that isn't great about it is that if you want to do pull-ups in this setting, that's as high as it goes. So you'll kind of be restricted to doing sort of L-sit pull-ups, but it's not the end of the world. If anything, it's going to allow you to move a harder progression. If you want to, swap these out and go back to the normal handles if you want to do pull-ups. So it is something you're able to do. If you wanted to, I guess if you wanted to swap between them very, very quickly, you could technically hold on to here. Whether Duonamic would recommend that from a safety element, I've tested it. I can't see anything wrong with it. But if you wanted to, you could set them up to do normal dips, and then you could actually hold on to the top section. And actually, neutral grip pull-ups are some of my favorites. So that actually could be a good little option for you to switch between pull-ups and dips or push-ups quickly. So what's great about this is these Duonamic rings turn something that was just a door frame pull-up bar into something where you can work more muscles. Some of the best exercises that you can do with this are going to be the ring push-up, which is one of my favorite chest exercises, into the inverted row, which is a great horizontal pulling back exercise and one that you can use to build up towards a pull-up. And you can also do the dip. I'm sure there are more exercises you can do, but one thing that I did want to touch upon is the idea of doing inverted rows. So normally we're going to be do them underneath the bar, but I was testing them to see what they would be like away from the bar. And I'm not saying use them like this. This is something you're gonna have to do at your own risk. And obviously I'm not sure if Duonamic would like people to use them this way. And obviously the safest position is always going to be directly underneath it. But I wanted to test them from the position of being further away. And I really tried to do it. So this is gonna be something that you're gonna have to test at your own. But what I tried doing is really pulling in this direction at a certain angle. I wouldn't say any more than 45 degrees, but I was really trying to pull it. And what I found is that obviously this side, because obviously there's a hooking system, there's this sort of suspension spring-loaded system, even though this side will ride up, it still presses into the wall. This side really hooks onto the wall. And obviously depending on how deep the hook is on your side of the wall, and again, this might lead to damage to the door frame bullet bar. So I'm not recommending this in any stage, but for anyone that is looking to use them this way, and again, you would have to use this at your own risk, I am really pulling with a lot of force on one here. I'm really leaning back and pulling, and obviously you're going to be using both. So now, which you wouldn't be able to do on a normal portable sort of a door frame pull-up bar, is they would normally flip off the wall. With these ones, again, do it at your own risk, but you can technically do rows in this position. So could you possibly do tricep extensions? Could you do bicep curls? That's something, again, whether Duonamic want you to do that on your own. Again, this isn't a sponsored video or anything, but if you wanted to do that, you possibly could. But again, do it at your own risk, because again, if it does slip, the last thing you want is to fall over and hurt yourself. But I've tried testing it, and so far, they seem pretty good and pretty stable. but like I said, you're gonna have to do that. So there's a lot of exercises. Now you add these Duonamic rings to the situation, you can train more exercises. You could possibly just use them as something as simple as holding on to when trying to do maybe some lunges, when doing some squats, if you struggle with the bodyweight squat mobility and flexibility. So all in all, these turn something that was just a door frame pull-up bar with these handles. And obviously if you were doing the climbing grips, you can focus on your grip training. This allows you to now train your chest muscles. It also allows you to train a horizontal pulling exercise. So all in all, I think this is a really, really great addition. I'm quite excited with some of the products that these companies brought. And for any of you that are looking for ways in which you can take your home training to another level, I think this is going to be a great product for anyone to buy. So if you want to go and check out this product, I will leave a link to it down below. There is a discount code if you want to get yourself and save yourself some money. And obviously if you do that, it does help the channel as well because it is an affiliate link. But if you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know, are you excited to this product? Do you see any issues or things that you like about it? I want to hear your opinion down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified of whenever I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video.